Hey folks, this is Larry Lonsby Jr. and this is my 100 Days of Making Comics Challenge. Day 3, the Astral Traveler series that I'm working on. Today I spent some time actually on my iPad, and I attempted for the first time to do rough sketches totally digital without any paper and pencil of a scene that either page 2 or 3, I think, of the character that, coming from one world to the next through a doorway, a closet doorway, and he exits, and before him is a large wooded forest with a path that leads somewhere. And the forest is pretty colorful and green and lush. So I did use a perspective guide that came with the software. I think it's Adobe Plus or something like that. I got it free on the iPad when I purchased it. So I used the perspective guides on this, and it helped me lay things out a lot better. I think I'm going to be able to go forward and start doing stuff digitally. I mean, and I'll still do some sketches on traditional paper and pencil, and still mess around with that stuff. I'm not going to totally abandon that, but I think moving forward I need to do some more digital to get used to it, because I did find it was a lot easier to adjust stuff in the sketches and erase stuff. It seemed a lot quicker, so we'll see how it works out. I'm very pleased with the layout so far. Obviously it's pretty rough, and then when I go back in and start doing some detail, I'm actually researching and looking up some plants and different things, so I know how to draw properly some things. And of course there'll be plants I make up because it is a fantasy type world other than Earth, so we'll see how that plays out when I start putting in the detail. The second sketch is just a couple characters, and a fire mage and some type of clockwork robot or something like that that I was working on, doing some initial designs. And truthfully, I just wanted to try to get a feel for doing sketches and stuff like that in the program on the iPad with the iPencil that I have. So it turned out pretty good. I think I could get used to doing this. It seems to be a lot easier than having to deal with, the erasing business of the paper and pencil. But I still like the traditional way of doing things, so I'll go back and forth. But I may use the perspective grid to start doing some of my pencil sketches of characters and that, so I can get them positioned correctly and stuff like that. But normally I just do a sketch of them as is. I don't care about the perspective when I'm doing just like a concept sketch of them until I take it further, and then I have to obviously do some perspective in the panels and stuff like that. Real short tonight. I did have fun working on the tablet, so that's a plus. So thanks for stopping in and checking out my 100 Days of Making Comics Challenge, Day 3. I'm signing off, folks. Have a good night and take care.